What is up, friends? It's me, your boy Eric, and welcome back to the channel. On the previous video of my Mach-e, I did mention that the seats are horrible, terrible, and horrible. But on this video, thanks to our sponsor, Kustom Interiors, we're going to spruce up the seats. I'm really excited. More about them later in the video. And a little update, and yes, you can see the Z is out again. It's that season. Thank goodness. I have maybe a few mods in mind this year, and hopefully, you know, I have the strength to do them and do all these videos. But no, thank you so much for following my build on the Z. I have a few mods for the Mach-e, and then that's it. And then I'll just have to drive it for 3 years, and then I'll have to return it. Alright, car seat covers. They're not really a mod per se, but they make your seats stylish. Obviously, it all depends of like what type of seat covers you get. This one is made for the Mach-e, and they have a couple of designs for the Mach-e, and I opted for a red seat covers. It's not cloth. It's kind of like fake leather, you know, vinyl maybe. I don't know the right terminology for these upholstery covers, but that's what we're gonna work on. And thank you so much, Kustom Interiors, for sending me this set. You know, it's crazy that the Mach-e is getting somewhat of a new style of seats, and the Z is just left out there without it. But you know how it is. A good set of seats for the Z is pricier than getting car seat covers for the Mach-e. It's insane. Usually in this video I would do an unboxing, but I already opened it because I was too excited. Initial thoughts on the quality of the seats. They don't feel too cheap. They are not single lined. They are, I would say, triple lined. You have your color right there. The stitching is really well done, and they are foam lined as well, so that would help with the bolstering a little bit. And you know, they have nice anchoring system, and they also have Velcro, and I believe they have buckles. The very first thing you need to do before installing your custom interior car seat covers is to do a little bit of prep. And yes, you got to clean your seats prior to slipping them on. I mean, would you put in gloves without washing your hands? You don't want to do that. That's nasty. So a quick wipe down, you know, or if you have the money and time, you can go detail the hell out of it. You know, if it's a little crusty, you might as well use a little bit of vacuum. But yeah, let's do that. Obviously, don't forget to wipe down the back as well. So after cleaning your seat on its lowest setting, you need to remove the headrest. It's pretty universal. You gotta press this button, pull it up. Now the reason why you want to do it on the lowest setting is so that you don't hit your roof, especially with this one being a panoramic roof. Now let's grab the cover for this. Unfortunately, the kit did not come with instructions, but you know, that's why we're doing this, right? You can't miss the shape and size of it. So this is for your headrest. Just gently slide them on. You're gonna need a little bit of elbow grease with this. There's a lot of pulling, a lot of tugging, just like, you know, a good Saturday night. And then there's a little Velcro, wrap it around underneath, and boom. Now you got one down and several others to go. So now to install, you know, the base and the backrest of your seat covers, you need to raise your seat all the way up because you'll need to access the bottom part of your seats. From the rear side underneath your front seats, you need to unhook 2 harnesses to release the lower flap. This is the flap that I'm talking about, and these are the straps that are anchored down there. And unfortunately, you will need to use a pry tool on this project. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow. All right, let's find our backrest seat cover. since they're not really labeled, to determine which backrest goes to which, you have a zipper right over there, and that should be facing outwards of your car. So zipper near the door. That's the trick. So you gotta zip it so it fits. You have 3 anchors here. You're going to feed the anchors in the crevice. And then you have to catch it at the back of the seat. Lift the flaps, I guess, and then just look for, okay, I got one. You just gotta feel it. I can't really show you. So you gotta pull it real nice and do it like so. Boom. 1 out of 3. I recommend using 2 fingers.
That's what she said?
If you have another set of hands, you know, one could be feeding it and you could be pulling the anchor. I use a zipper, zip it. All right, see these little things? You wanna feed that into the seat, including this side. You know, for these type, you can like feed it inward, like this. So for the actual base of the seat, you can't really miss it. You know, at the back you'll have 3 anchors, and on the front you have 2 hooks, and I believe these hooks would just, you know, go with those backrest hooks. And then you got a buckle here that goes underneath. Is it just one? Just one. Ah, of course. It looks like it's gonna rain. Let's install this real quick and see how it looks like. This is the indicator with which car seat cover goes with which seat. So if you see this is for the passenger side, because this is where the seat belt goes. Seat belt buckle goes. So you gotta feed this. The blue highlighted strap is where you buckle together the seat cover, and the red highlighted straps are where you hook together the front seat cover to the backrest cover. So for these ones, you really gotta pull it. You gotta put it on one side, in one corner, and just feed it around these headrest holes. And now that you're done, you can put this back. Boom. Let's fix that. Major shout out to Kustom Interiors, that's with a K and not a C, for sending me this beautiful set of black and red car seat cover for my Mustang Mach-e. And honestly, this is a must for you guys. They're not just making car seat covers for Mustang Mach-es, mostly they sell car seat covers for the domestic ones, for your Chevy, for your Dodge, for your Ford. If you have an F-150, the regular Mustangs. They also sell ones for JDMs, imports, or Japanese ones, for Toyota and Subaru. Check the link in the description below and support the businesses that support the channel. Now back to the video. Same concept applies to the rear seats. Prepare the area and remove the headrests. For the rear, you can't really miss it. You have 2 identical ones and then this one weird looking shaped thing for the middle. Yeah, no, it's the front first. Not a fan of how the center headrest cover looks like this, but it'll do. For the rear seats, you have the 60-40 split cover. Let's do the 40 first. recommend loosely installing the Velcros to the back of the seats because it'll need a lot of adjustments. Feed the anchors through the crevice and catch it on the other side. After somewhat installing the cover, anchor the seat cover with the headrest holes like so. For the 60 part, you'll need to put it through and underneath the center seat belt. Now for the seat, from the center, you'll have to pull it upwards to access what's underneath. There are anchors, straps, buckles underneath the cover. You'll need to pass through the rear straps through the side D strap and then buckle it from the front. I recommend you to feed the straps to the crevice as well as the seatbelt buckles and catch it underneath. And look at that, I found $1.30 underneath the rear seats. Alright, quick review. Not a fan of the Velcro to the rear seats. It looks too messy at the back, and I tried my best making it look neat. I guess you can buy a rear seat cargo cover to hide the Velcros. Also, not a fan of the design for the armrest, but hey, I rarely have backseat passengers who would use that, so I think it's fine. And that is it for this video. And honestly, I dig the vibe of the interior of the Mach-e right now. It's not too bland, it has pop of color. Car seat covers don't feel cheap at all. It's not like it's something you would find in Amazon, eBay, you know, those universal car seat covers that are cloth that you just slide them on and then call it a day. I did remember that I used to do that, like it, same vibe, black and red on my Lancer. That didn't last long because it didn't really fit well, you know, because it's universal. But these ones are made for the Mustang Mach-e. For what it is, it looks great, it fits nicely, and the installation, I would say 7 out of 10 for difficulty, like 7 being it like not too bad. It's pretty good, and it's durable. Like, you can see how much I was stretching on these holes for the headrest they're durable. And you know, it also has the piping and the perforation. I mean, sure, the OEM had perforation, but if I didn't know there were car seat covers, I would be like, damn, that's a really nice interior. And if you learned anything from this video, leave a like, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I'm going to be releasing new Mustang Mach-e content, because I still have probably like 3 or 4 things in mind. And obviously, the sun is out, it's getting warmer. You know what? Let's go back to the basics. 370Z content. You can follow me on Instagram at its.ericvenzon, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, folks.